Hey, what's up? Josh Shanley here with Reticulous.com, and I wanted to shoot a little training video for you where we're going to cover a simple but extremely effective lead conversion strategy, or system even, that you can use immediately to start converting more leads. Now, I'm shooting this as just a kind of thank you to our ever-growing community. We have thousands and thousands of real estate pros in our community, fans of our fan page, visiting our blog regularly, and Ryan and I are humbled and just kind of overwhelmed in a good way with all of that. And so I wanted to put together something really cool and great information that you can use and implement immediately. Now, what I want to caution you, before I get into this, what I want to caution you is this. Don't dismiss this strategy and system as being too simple to work, because it really is, when it comes down to it, extremely simple and something that every one of you can do and do as soon as this video is wrapped up, but it's also extremely powerful. So don't dismiss this. I want you to actually put it into action. Now, you can use this with any of your database right now, okay? We teach that to generate leads, you want to offer maybe a free report, a free list of homes, a video tour, a weekly video tour. We have a lot of our community doing that. Maybe just simple property search leads. Lots of different ways. And sorry if you hear any noise in the background. I got all kinds of things open and cranking away here. But there's lots of ways to get your leads, and no matter how you get them, you can use this strategy to follow up with them and to convert more of them. Okay? So what is the strategy? What are we going to do? Well, very simply, we're going to send 2 emails every week. Okay? Not just any emails. I'm going to explain to you what kind of emails we're going to send in a minute. But we're going to send 2 emails to our database each and every week. And now, it is important that you are going to send 2 emails per type of lead. So, for example, you would send a different 2 set of emails to your foreclosure list, okay, people who opted in for a free list of foreclosures, than you would to people opting in for some information they're looking to sell their home. Okay? This process, this system, you're going to use primarily with buyer leads. Okay? So we're going to send 2 emails per week, each and every week. When you consistently follow up, you are going to convert more. And in fact, this is the biggest mistake that most real estate professionals and really any small business owners make with their business. They solely focus on the leads that are ready to buy immediately, right now, and they forget about all the rest. Well, if you use this strategy, you're going to crush your competition by converting more of the whole number of leads that you're generating over time. If you're generating a lot of leads, you're still going to have those now buyers, those now sellers, but if you use this, you'll be able to convert more over time. So, what type of emails are we going to send? Well, the first one we're going to send either on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Okay? Now, whichever one you decide, whichever day you decide to do this first strategy, make it consistent. So if you choose to send it on Tuesday, send it every single Tuesday. Condition your list to expect your communications. What are we sending? Free weekly list. Actually, updated, pardon me, updated weekly list. So, let's go back to the foreclosure list example. Every Tuesday, we're going to send an updated weekly list of all the foreclosures in blank county, in blank city, in blank neighborhood, whatever. We're going to send that each and every Tuesday. If it's new townhomes, whatever it is, super simple to do. All you have to do is go into your MLS, do a search for the criteria that you're looking for, get that search link, pop it into an email. What's the subject line you're going to use? Would help if I could write on the board here. Your weekly list of foreclosures is here. Your weekly list of foreclosures is here. If you've captured their first name when you've gotten their information, you might want to put their first name at the beginning. Bill, your weekly list of foreclosures is here. Okay? That's the first email. I know, simple stuff. Just do it. Now the second one, the second email we're going to send each and every week is this. You're going to send a Best Buy deal of the week. Now, if you're sending out a list of new townhomes, you're going to send out your Best Buy deal on a new townhome. Maybe a builder just offered a new incentive package. Maybe they've got closeout specials. Whatever. It's your job, the professional, to find the Best Buy deal and send that out to your list. When would I send this? Friday or Saturday a.m. Again, consistently. If you send it on Friday, always send it on Friday. If you send it on Saturday, always send it on Saturday. And what is this email going to consist of? Well, it could just be text where you describe the property and why you have chosen it as your Best Buy deal. Maybe you give some basic information. Maybe it's your Best Buy because it's $20,000 under other recent comparable sales, and you want to demonstrate that, show that. And the other way you could do it is with a video. Now, you still have to have, if you use video, you still have to have text in your email. But there's two ways you could do the video. You could do live or screen capture. Okay? If you do live, it's as simple as this. Use a video camera like I'm using right here. It's a Kodak ZI-8. Or if you've got a camera on your phone, you do a walking tour of the property that you're featuring, and you tell your database, your audience, why this is your Best Buy deal of the week. If you don't want to do that, that's over your head, do a screen capture. You can use, there's a site called screenr.com, screenr.com. You can do a free screen capture video just by bringing that up on your site, on your computer. And if you do that, what you would do is you'd pull up the listing in your MLS and just on your screen, walk through, show the pictures, talk about the property, and why it is your Best Buy deal of the week. Now, here is the critical point that you need to follow in doing these emails, okay? Because if you don't do this, this strategy may not be effective, okay? Still probably going to be more effective than what you're doing now, but it may not be as effective as it could be. So here's the most important thing. Oh boy. I'm out of practice. 1 CTA per email. What's a CTA? A CTA is a call to action. So in your weekly list email, you would say something like this. Call or text me to schedule a private showing for any of these listings, or something to that effect. Okay? Call or text me to schedule a private showing for any of these listings. Okay? Simple, not the greatest call to action in the world, but a single call to action. You can't have a bunch of different things going on in every email that you send out. One call to action. You're directing your database, telling them what to do. Now, in your Best Buy deal email broadcast, you could do something like this. Call or text me to schedule a private showing of this Best Buy deal. But what is even better is something like this. You're going to hold a private open house. Why is it private? Because it's only for your list. You're going to hold a private open house Saturday at 11 a.m. Email, call, or text to RSVP. Why is this so effective? Well, first of all, open houses are non-threatening. You can come, you can walk around. It's not the same as a private showing. They don't feel like they're going to be sold as much. You can leverage your time by meeting with many of your prospects at one time, or over the course of an hour, let's say. And again, it's a singular call to action. Singular call to action. Okay? You're not going to clutter it up with multiple things. All right? So there you have it. I know, I told you, really simple. And actually, you know, I developed this, honestly, I developed this because I'm lazy. And when I say that, I mean it in a good way. I want to leverage my time as much as possible. And by doing this strategy, the 2-email strategy, the one being the updated weekly list, the other being the Best Buy, you can leverage your time, get the most out of your time, and get the most out of your database. Now, a couple of tips. I mentioned this already, but I want to hammer this home. Consistency. You need to do this each and every week. Each and every week, you've got to be sending out on Tuesday and Friday. Whatever days you choose, you've got to consistently do that. And let's face it, this one here, this is going to take you 10 or 15 minutes. This one here, your Best Buy deal, it's going to take you a little bit longer, but I'm telling you, it will, you're going to push the greed button on your prospects. They want a deal. Everybody wants a deal. And when you're the person that provides and consistently offers a deal, you are going to be conditioned in their mind as someone going above and beyond what the typical real estate professional is doing. So you've got to consistently do this to get results. Number 2 is you've got to have leads so that you can take the consistent action with the leads. I know this is simple and common sense, but it needs to be said. You have got to continually be filling your funnel with leads. Continually. Now, if you want more traffic and leads, my partner Ryan and I have something called the Real Estate Traffic School. It's currently closed for enrollment. But what I've done is below, I've snuck a little backdoor pass, let's call it, where you can get enrolled and get immediate access to the traffic school. Now, what is in it? I won't take a whole lot of time to explain it to you because the video that you'll see when you click this link explains it all. But it's 12 modules showing you every traffic and lead generation source known to man for real estate and really any small business to generate more leads, both online and offline. It includes Q&A calls, weekly Q&A calls. There's additional bonuses and tools and so forth. Everything you need to generate more traffic and leads so you can do this consistent action that we're talking about. So there's a link to that below. Also below, I think I'll probably stick a little resource with some example emails you can send out for the Best Buy Deal email blast. So you'll want to check that out as well. Please, 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 do yourself a huge favor. Do this, okay? And don't do it tomorrow. Don't do it next week or next month. Do it as soon as you're done watching this video, okay? So go do it right now, like now. What are you still doing here? Go do it now. And don't forget, check out the backdoor link to enroll in traffic school. Again, I'm sort of, I'm kidding around now, but seriously, do this strategy. And just a couple of last things. Below the video, there'll also be a place where you can click the little like button, the Facebook like. Do me a favor, if this was valuable for you, click that like button. Also, if you have any questions you're confused about anything that I shared in here, there'll be a spot below for you to ask your questions, and myself or Ryan will be happy to answer them. We want to hear your feedback, or better yet, I'd love to hear from you when you implement this strategy and you start getting your phone ringing and your email popping and your people texting you. We'd love to hear your success story as well. So again, do this. Get enrolled below. I'm not sure how long that backdoor pass link will be open, but get enrolled to Traffic School below. I hope this helps you, and we'll talk again real soon.